Hi, I'm Lois Bonelli.
Hi, I'm Matt Bonelli.
We're here today to welcome you to the Cure PSP 5th Annual Music Bash. Unfortunately, we couldn't get together because of the COVID-19, but we're going to have a lot of fun here today, and we look forward to seeing you next year.
We're glad you're online and streaming with us. We have a lot of music for you today, and we have other things going on as usual. So stick around, enjoy yourselves, and pay attention.
Abilities. Unfortunately, there is no medicine and no cure right. Not only PSP, but CBD, which is cortical basal degeneration, and MSA, which is multiple system atrophy. Over the past 4 years, the past four batches that we've had, you've helped to raise over $34,000, and I want to thank you very much for all of your generosity. Don't forget that we do have a silent auction going on, so make sure you tune into that, and don't stay away from the music too long, but check out the items and make your bid while you are enjoying the live music, okay?
Okay, so if you've been with us in the past, you know, pretty much I just kind of look around the room, and when I see a face with an instrument, I just call their name and grab them and bring them up on stage, and we kind of go. Unfortunately, we're not going to be able to do it quite that way this year, so I put out my feelers and got on my hands and knees and begged, and got a lot of people to volunteer. But this year was a little bit of a different kind of time commitment. They had to prepare things, and we had to record them in advance so that we could put together this presentation for you. So of course we want to thank them all for that. Music icons, been around for decades. They're colleagues, teachers, mentors to me, and friends. They come from two parts of the country. One is from New Jersey and one is from Texas, but they've been in Miami since the 70s and worked together many times. So please welcome and enjoy Mr. Joe Donato on the saxophone and Mr. Randall Dallahan on the guitar. We'll see you in a little bit.
Enjoy.
Joe, John and Matt's brother. Together we were the three Bonelli boys. I grew up with John, we shared a bedroom in the house, and we made music together for fun and later as professionals. I always thought John had a chameleon-like quality and that he could fit in with any one person or any group of people. John could make you feel comfortable, and John made everybody laugh. When he was a young man, he went out and got a Santa Claus costume, and he wore it when he made the rounds Christmas Eve and to visit his friends and say hello to their children and watch the reaction. Over the years, John upgraded that costume, and one year he even had a makeup artist put some final touches on his beard and his face. This December, we're going to mark the 3rd anniversary of John's passing from progressive supranuclear palsy, a rare degenerative illness that affects the brain. No one should be stricken and have to suffer the ravages of this disease. It was difficult to watch John's decline, and I want to say God bless his wife Lois, their children Christopher, Sarah and Jillian, and the entire extended family for the support they gave each other and the care that they gave to John. This summer we lost our mother, Ada Bonelli. She was 92 years old, and Mom had attended all the previous events. This is the family's 5th annual fundraiser for Cure PSP. Hopefully next year this will once again be a live, in-person happening. We had 22 of South Florida's finest musicians and singers perform last year. I remember my brother John as a very giving and generous man. And while it's always been very difficult for me to ask people for donations, if you knew my brother John, met him, and even if you have not, perhaps you could be a little giving and make a donation to Cure PSP to put an end to this terrible disease. Thank you for watching. Hey, let's get back to the entertainment, to the music.
Hi, I'm Sarah, John's eldest daughter, and this is my son Eden.
Hi, I'm Jill, John's youngest child, and this is my son John and Jacob.
We just want to take a minute to thank you all for tuning in.
Like my mom said, over the years we've raised over $34,000 through your donations and purchases from the silent auction.
Which is still going on, by the way.
Every year we look forward to this fundraiser and seeing your faces. Things have to be different this year due to COVID, but please know how much your continued support really means to us, more than words can say.
Your donations help fund research to find a cure for this disease. Your support helps keep the legacy of our father alive, which helps our kids know the man that their grandfather was.
The next segment we have coming up is Jackson King and Ramon Casales performing Will You Still Love Me Tomorrow.
Enjoy.
Tonight you're mine completely. You give your love so sweetly. Tonight the light of love is in your eyes. But will you love me tomorrow? Is this a lasting treasure, or just a moment's leisure? Can I believe the magic of your sighs? Will you still love me tomorrow? meets the morning sun. I need to know that your love is love I can be sure of. So tell me now, and I won't ask again. Will you still love me tomorrow? Will you still love me tomorrow? Will you still love me
Just a reminder to let you know to take a look at the silent auction items. We have some nice pottery made by my brother-in-law Tom. There's some nice hand-thrown pottery items that you would enjoy. Also, maybe for a Christmas present. The earrings are made by my niece, Leslie Martin, and she does beautiful work, so please take a look at those. There's also some other items, miscellaneous items, that were donated by friends and local businesses. We appreciate all you can do. The next music will be coming from Uproot Hootenanny. My son Chris will be playing upright bass, and I'm sure you'll enjoy and stomp your feet and clap your hands. Enjoy.
Hey guys, I'm Chris Bonelli, John's son. Thanks for tuning in to the Music Bash. This is Uproot Hootenanny, Ryan Boland, Dave Welch, Brian True. We're glad to be doing this. We wish we could be doing it in person, but we're going to throw down next year and get it done. Anyways, this is a song called Going Home. Hope you enjoy it.
Good. 1, 2, 3.
As the sun begins to rise,
get gray and cloudy, then the rain begins to fall. Pitter patter, love is gone, so what can matter? No sweet love, the man comes to call. The sunny gets blue, she breathes a sigh of sadness, like the wind that stirs the tree, wind that sets the trees a swaying, like some violins are playing weird and haunting melody. People used to love to hear her laugh, see her smile. That's how she got her name. That sad affair, she's lost her smile, changed her style. Somehow she's not the same, but memories fade. Pretty dreams will rise up where her other dream fell through. Hurry, new lover, hurry near to kiss away each lonely tear, and hold her near when sunny gets blue. That's how she got her name. Since that sad affair, she's lost her smile, changed her style. Somehow she's not the same. Memories fade. Pretty dreams will rise up where others go through. Hurry, new love, hurry, dear, kiss away each lonely tear, and hold her near when sunny gets blue. When sunny gets blue.
short, just send some money. In the next segment, we have three great friends of mine, Hal Rowland, Steve Rucker, and Lindsay Blair. They've been friends of mine and musician colleagues and buds for years and years and years. So here's a recording we did a little while ago. It's kind of our version of a Police or Sting song called Message in a Bottle, and that will be followed by longtime friend of the family, Mr. Frank Carrillo, who sent a clip from a performance he did last week up in New York. So enjoy the music, check out the auction, and send some money. Bye.
Just a castaway, island lost at sea. Oh, another lonely day, no one here but me. Oh, more loneliness than any man could bear. Rescue me before I fall into despair. I'll send an SOS to the world. I'll send an SOS to the world. Hope that someone gets mine. I hope that someone gets mine. Oh, that someone gets mine. Message in a bottle. Yeah. Message in a bottle. Oh. A year has passed since I wrote my notes. I should have known it right from the start. Only love can keep me together. Alright. Love can mend your life, but love can break your heart. I'll send an SOS to the world. I'll send an SOS to the world. Hope that someone gets mine. I hope that someone gets mine. Oh, that someone gets my message in a bottle, right? Message in a bottle. Woke up this morning, don't believe what I saw. 100 million bottles washed upon the shore. Seems I'm not alone, being alone. 100 million castaways looking for a home. I'll send an SOS to the world. I'll send an SOS to the world. Hope that someone gets mine. Oh, that someone gets mine. I hope that someone gets mine. In a bottle.
Hi, it's Frank Carrillo here, and I'd like to say hello. And I grew up with the Bonellis, John, Joe, and Matt. They were brothers to me, and their mom and dad, Ada and Matt. They were my second family, and I used to probably spend more time at their house than I did at my own. Anyway, here we go. His wife was gone, his kids were grown. Lonely's worse than being alone. The cobwebs in his brain was all he could feel. And the days moved on like desert miles. Desperation's favorite child, shackled to a boat without a keel. That's 'cause the whiskey took the wheel. Took the wheel, press the pedal down. Tires leave the ground. The only thing you feel, took the wheel, is a buzzing in your head. Fingers feel like lead. Your senses start to reel. That's 'cause the whiskey took the wheel. "90 miles an hour's fine if you're riding with some peace of mind. Not if heartache's nipping at your heel. The tunnel has no light at all. You pray the engine doesn't stall. The devil laughs and offers you a deal. That's when the whiskey took the wheel. Took the wheel, press the pedal down. Tires leave the ground. The only thing you hear, took the wheel, is a buzzing in your head. Fingers feel like lead. Your senses start to reel. That's 'cause the whiskey took the wheel. Took the wheel, press the pedal down. Tires leave the ground. The only thing you feel, took the wheel, is a buzzing in your head. Your fingers feel like lead. Your senses start to reel. That's 'cause the whiskey took the wheel. That's 'cause the whiskey took the wheel. That's 'cause the whiskey took the wheel. Thank you, everybody.
Hi everyone, I'm Chris Bonelli, John's son. First of all, I'd like to say thanks for tuning in. Thanks for contributing and donating towards research for PSP. It's a terrible disease, and it's a terrible experience watching someone wither away like that. I really, really miss my father, but through this event, it can bring him back to life a little bit for me. It reminds me of the stories he told of musicians and gigs. Then I get to see their faces, put those to the names, and when we were all together, hear their stories about him and the gigs they did with him. He was one of my favorite drummers to play with, and I'm so glad we got the chance to play together. He was solid, and he could groove in any style. It's kind of how he was as a father. Maybe life was a funk, or maybe it was a merengue, but he knew how to deal with it, took care of it, and took care of his family. Couldn't have been luckier. Listen guys, I'd like to remind you that the silent auction is still open. So get in there, take a look at what we have, and place your bid. Really appreciate that. Thanks again for tuning in. Be well and take care.
Thank you, Christopher. And I'm going to set the next music clip for you guys real fast. This is a group of people that I've been playing with for the last 15 years at the Hard Rock Hotel and Casino here in Hollywood, Florida. A bunch of great guys, all very, very talented, as most of the people you've heard today and over the years, I think, are. So we're going to do a song that's kind of a lot of fun and shows off some of the silliness that we do from time to time. And then the last part of the clip will be Hal Rowland coming back, and he'll be singing Leader of the Band to close out the music portion of the show. So enjoy. We'll see you soon.
1, 2, 3. And the baby's in shoes, 'cause I'm busted. Got this down to a £1/4, 'cause I'm busted. And I hit more rain, a big sack of milk, get me a each day. Now you're all the longest way, 'cause I'm busted. Oh, I'm broken. Well, I went to my brother to ask him for a loan, 'cause I was busted. I hit the pain like a dog without a bone. I'm busted. Well, my brother said, there ain't a thing I can do. Why am I here? All down with you. I'm just sick. I'm counting on you. I'm busted. Go wrong when he is busted. Who never came like summer stone when I'm busted. I don't feel my old man on the top of the road. Feeding my bitch, still past the door. I'll never live where I don't go. I'm busted. I'm broke. Go for it. Oh, that's it. Forget it, baby.
Hello, my name is Hal Rowland, and I host a show called The Virtual Piano Bar. And I was lucky enough to know John Bonelli and play a few times with him, and it was great fun. And just a wonderful musician, and supportive, happy-go-lucky guy. And but we watched PSP take all that away, and it took it away slowly. And when it happens to him, it happened to the whole family. It's a great family, and it's that you just don't. Nobody deserves that. And I hope that our efforts today will continue the push to find some answers to how this disease works and how we may be able to keep that from happening to other people. And we do appreciate your support in this effort. And so I'll play a little music for you. Only child, alone and wild, a cabinet maker's son. His hands were meant for different work, and his heart was known to none. He left his home and went his lone and solitary way, and he gave to me a gift I know I never can repay. Quiet man of music, denied a simpler fate. He tried to be a soldier once, but his music wouldn't wait. Earned his love through discipline, a thundering velvet hand. His gentle means of sculpting souls took me years to understand. The leader of the band is tired, and his eyes are growing old, but his blood runs through my instrument, his heart is in my soul. My life has been a poor attempt to imitate the man. I'm just a living legacy to the leader of the band. Brothers' lives were different, for they heard a different call. One went to Chicago, and the other to St. Paul. I'm in Colorado when I'm not in some hotel, living out this life I chose and come to know so well. Thank you for the music and your stories of the road. I thank you for the freedom when it came my time to go. I thank you for the kindness and the times when you got tough. And Papa, I don't think I said I love you near enough. The leader of the band is tired, and his eyes are growing old, but my blood runs through your instrument, and your song is in my soul. My life has been a poor attempt to imitate the man. I'm just a living legacy
to the leader of the band. I'm just a living legacy to the leader of the band. Yeah.
Once again, thank you all for your continued support and for being here today.
We want to thank all the musicians for their time and talent. They've been with us every year. And if you liked what you heard, each of these, or many of these musicians all have their own YouTube channels or Facebook channels or websites that we have put a list up for. So if you like something, you can go look them up and see what else they have happening. And thank you all again for helping keep John's memory alive.
Remember, the silent auction is still open. We'll be closing in a few minutes, so go on and make your final bid. I want to send out a big thank you to two people that really made this work for us from PSP, Kelsey Woods and Jacqueline Zendrayan. We could not have done this without you. You really were a big help and a big support for all of us.
We'll see you next year.
Thank you. Bye-bye. See you then.